Hello everyone, my name's Heather Henry. I'm a nurse that's had asthma all her life, and I'm on a mission to help children and families to understand asthma and their breathing in fun ways. And this morning we're going to make a model lung that really breathes. So let me show you how. Okay, for this exercise you are going to need an elastic band, a straw, a pencil, a plastic bottle, 2 balloons, a big one and a smaller one, a piece of plasticine and a pair of scissors. So the first thing you'll need is your plastic bottle, and you're going to cut it about there with a pair of scissors, and if you're little, please let somebody else, a grown-up, cut it for you. So your plastic bottle should end up looking like this, and just be careful with these edges before you let a child handle it, because they can be quite sharp, so give them a trim. Okay, next thing we're going to do is get a big balloon and make a knot in the end like this. Then we're going to take some scissors and cut maybe about 3/4 of the way down, still where it's nice and wide. Now for the fiddly bit, we're going to get the balloon on the end of the bottle like this, and your bottle does get a little bit wobbly and unstable. Then we're going to get some sellotape and we're going to tape the balloon carefully into place, and we're going to cut the straw, say about there, and we're going to place it in the neck of the balloon. This is going to be your breathing tube and this is going to be your lung, and we're going to secure it with an elastic band. So it looks like that, and it's firm enough so you can't pull it off, but it's not so tight that it squashes your breathing tube. Next you're going to take your bottle again and going to feed this is the chest now, and we're going to feed the lung into the chest. I'm going to take the plasticine, get a pencil and poke it all the way through like that. Feed the straw through the plasticine. It's got some plasticine in his windpipe there. And then we're going to mould it carefully around the straw and the bottle, so no air can get in the bottle now apart from through the straw. So this is your model lung. In my model, and this is the air passage, this is the lung, and this here is the biggest breathing muscle that you have in your chest, which is called the diaphragm. Now you've got lots of breathing muscles, the ones that move your ribs and things like that, but if you've noticed your tummy going up and down when you're breathing, it's a lot to do with this little guy here. And if you notice, when we pull the diaphragm, it makes a space which draws the air through the air passage and into the lung, and it's magic. And if you hold this up to your ear, you'll be able to hear your model lung breathe. Now this is my drawing of what your lungs look like, and this is the main windpipe that you can feel at the front of your throat. That's actually called the trachea. And then it branches off into your lungs. So this is your left lung if you're looking at it face on, and that's the heart. And then the right lung. and these are called bronchi, singular bronchus. Now if you were to take a tree and turn it upside down and put it in your lungs, it looks a lot like that. So you know the branches get a lot smaller and smaller and smaller, and then at the end there's leaves, isn't there? And that's exactly the same in your chest. The branches, the air passages, they become trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, tiny, and then at the end is the leaves of the tree, and that's called the alveoli. Now you know from your biology that the leaves are responsible for the tree breathing, and it's exactly the same with us. Now if you took one of these little air passages and you cut it across, this is what it looks like. So here's the air passage, and you can see there's a nice wide space. But what happens in asthma is that two things happen. The first thing is that we get a lot of swelling in the air passage, and then also the muscles around the air passage get really tight, and we have difficulty breathing, and we make a little wheezy noise, which is a whistle. Basically a whistle. When you make your lips really narrow, you can whistle, can't you? It's exactly the same in your lungs. Now we use two main medicines in asthma. This one is called a preventer, and it has a medicine in it which takes away the swelling in your lungs. And you can't feel this one working, but you have to take it twice a day, every day, even when you're well, to take down and keep down the swelling inside of your lungs. So this is the most important thing to remember to take. Now this is a reliever. As you know, it works straight away, and how this one works is to relieve some of the tightness around the air passage. Thank you for watching. Please follow my page Breath Champs and share this video with other children and families who might want to make a model lung. Stay tuned for more activities in the coming weeks.